and good to go whenever.
All right, everybody, welcome to Confidential Cinema for the next match in the Confidentials Club. I'm your host, Michael. This is going to be my first time hosting, so if there's any problems, I apologize. But I think this is going to be a great match. We've got Henry, the guy who created this club, Thomas, who's, I'm sure you all know, he's a veteran of this league, and Zach, who is a school teacher. I was going to introduce the competitors, but I'll give a quick talk before they compete. Henry, what's going on?
Per usual, whenever I have somebody write a match for me, I'm nervous because it just never goes my way. Not in the sense of making me win. It's just it's like everyone writes the exact opposite of what I should be, in fear of taking it too easy on me. So I trust you with this, and I feel like it's going to be fun. And as long as you host better than Dom, you're good in my book.
Well, we'll see how we go. Thomas, what's going on? Are you confident?
Yeah, same that he said. Kind of nervous about questions a little bit. Just, it's always good to have a different question writer from time to time, but we'll see how these stack up. And interested in playing these two great competitors, and got nothing else to say. Let's just do it.
Yeah, Michael, you often you often write for the Schmoedown, and it's a requirement that they have to be easier. So you're either going to stay on par with that, or you're going to make them harder. is going against the grain. So it's going to be one or the other.
We'll say this might be my chance to let loose.
Exactly. Oof.
Zach, how you doing? How's the temperature there?
So I'm excited for this match. I've been holding back my judgment on Michael as a person. So after you see these questions, I can make my final decision on whether he's worth my time or not.
Yes.
I like it.
That's how we judge people in this club, based on their ability to write questions. So everyone gets a stab at it so they can be judged at least some point.
I like it. So let's get into the match. Now, Henry likes hockey, so there's going to be a face-off question. Now, this doesn't have multiple choice, does it?
No, it's just one.
Okay, so Henry, you'll be A.
Yes.
A. Thomas, you'll be B. And Zach, you'll be C. A, B, C. That's the first three letters of the alphabet, so that's why it's like that. Okay. Nice. So Henry A, Thomas B, Zach C. Everyone ready?
B.
Is this thing
He's
on?
disqualified. He has no answer.
Is this thing on? Hello.
Martin Sheen. That's the answer. Right.
Okay. Your face-off question is: what was the last movie to win the Oscar for Best Picture?
A.
Henry.
The Shape of Water.
Correct.
I said A. I'm terrible at this.
In one of the last matchups, it was A, B, or C, and Jacob yelled Jacob, so that's why it took him too long. So no one gets it right.
Two.
We need buzzers.
Exactly.
Okay, now you're in the round one. Every competitor gets to pick a strength. They get This is one of the last matches where you only get 3 questions from a strength in round one. I'll let them introduce their strength. Henry, you on the face-off. What was your strength?
So initially when I set up this chat for this match, I just binged all the Fast and Furious movies. So I'm like, hey, this will be a good idea. Let me lock it in. And then Thomas is like, oh, by the way, I can't do a match until after January 25th. I'm like, fuck! So I'm stuck with Fast and Furious.
Thomas?
I like his strategy there.
Christopher Nolan's never let me down, so hopefully he won't today.
Best director of all time. I understand it. Zach, what was your strength?
I only watch movies with puppets, so it's Muppets, of course.
And I can speak for everyone saying that we are shocked that Zach chose Muppets.
What?
I also know that Henry and Thomas have never seen a Muppet movie, so...
I haven't either, so I apologize if it's like super easy or super hard.
That's what I say all the time. I'm like, especially when it was back to a singular movie, I'm like, clearly I didn't watch this to write these questions, so...
All right, let's get into the match. Round one, your question one comes to the category of Fast and Furious. Everyone ready?
Ready.
Okay. In Tokyo Drift, what did Sean sarcastically think DK stood for?
Is it DK?
Yeah, DK. Go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Henry, since it's your strength, we'll go to you first.
Well, since everybody in this panel is over 20 years old, they should just guess this, even if this is an answer. What does that stand for? Donkey Kong or something?
All right, good answer. Thomas, what was your answer?
Donkey Kong.
Okay, and Zach?
DK. Donkey Kong.
Correct
DK.
across the board.
Donkey Kong is here. Okay.
Do you know that, Zach, or was that a guess?
I just guessed.
Because he's over 20 years old. That's the only thing you would guess. If you're under 21, you're like, what's Donkey Kong?
So, next category is Muppets.
Fuck.
Yeah. What is the full name of the villain who was chasing Kermit throughout the Muppet movie?
Son of a bitch. I bet this is easy, too.
You just have to read. I think it's in like the first paragraph of the page. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Zach.
Doc Hopper.
Damn it, I didn't.
All right, and Henry.
I went Daddy Longlegs. Now Doc Hopper sounds familiar.
And Thomas, do you know anything?
Sneaky McSneakster.
Close.
Classic.
And next category is Nolan. Great, Christopher Nolan. What is the name of the district of Gotham City where Batman aids the police in fighting the escaped Arkham Asylum convicts in Batman Begins?
Thank you, Schmoedown app. Yes. If you have an iPhone, you might have gotten this question once or twice.
Shit. I did not know that.
And that's why I started writing it as soon as you said the first couple words. If I'm wrong, then I will jump off a cliff.
4, 3.
I only know this
2,
on the Schmoedown app.
And Thomas.
The Narrows.
Alrighty, and Henry.
Just like my penis, narrow.
And Zach.
Just like my penis, Gotham Heights.
Oh.
And 2 of you correct. That is the Narrows. Okay, next category is Fast and Furious.
Oof.
Okay, I'm probably going to butcher the name here, but who plays Somali mercenary and terrorist Mos Jakande in Furious 7?
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Which one's 7?
Right?
It's the last one with Paul.
I'm pretty sure this is a football player or a basketball player, but whatever.
Okay, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Repeat. Okay, who plays Somali mercenary and terrorist Mose Jakande in Furious 7? And again, I'm screwing the name up. Okay, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Henry.
You screwed up the percentage of the character. Gave me credit on the actor, Dimon Husi, however you fucking that guy.
We'll go Thomas.
I couldn't even pronounce it right if I read it. So.
Tony Jaa?
Okay, Zach.
Wait, if Henry's answer is right but mispronounced, this was another great guess. Because Jamon Hansu?
It's Janwan Hansu.
Yeah.
Get it!
Will you give it to me or no?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, got to.
Yeah.
Gotta give it to him.
Yes.
He
It's a hard name.
said Habasi.
It's still a hard name. That shouldn't even have been asked.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's a hard name to say, let alone spell.
Yeah, right.
And I missed it, and I'm saying give him the point. So.
Boo.
Yes. That's why I got to repeat. My original answer was some guy named Solomon Thomas, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's in that movie.
Said random syllables. It was barely a name.
It was the right. It was on the right track. All right, give me credit. Quit being a bully. I'm not gonna get any Muppet questions. And you got too Fast and Furious. Go fuck yourself.
Let's see about that, Henry, because your next category is Muppets. Your question is, how many Muppet movies did Brian Henson direct? Just looking for the number.
You can get this. Wild guess.
I mean, yeah. It's not impossible. Neither is it Kim possible.
Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Zach.
2.
Okay, and Thomas.
2.
And Henry.
Son of a bitch. 2.
All right, correct across the board.
Yes, I got a Muppets question right. Mom, are you watching? I'm just kidding, guys. I don't.
Henry, name.
No. Muppets Most Wanted
and Treasure Island. It's Muppets Christmas Carol and Treasure Island.
They did Happy Time Murders because he's a
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
In category Christopher Nolan.
So was the answer really 2.5?
In Interstellar, it is said that every hour spent on Miller's planet equates to how many years on Earth?
I knew these were going to kill me. I've seen them all. I'm not a detailed person, oriented person.
Okay, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Thomas.
7.
And Zach.
But 10.
And Henry.
It accidentally got erased, but I said 7 year. No, it's 1.
Yeah, Zach is correct. 7 years.
Thomas, but yeah.
Thomas.
Wrong white
Thomas.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, your last question in the category of Fast and Furious. Rob Cohen, director of the first movie, has a cameo as what in the aforementioned movie?
Can you repeat that? I missed the first. I didn't understand the first part.
Yeah. Rob Cohen, the director of the
Rob,
first movie,
Rob Cohen,
has a cameo as what in his own movie? This is a pretty deep cut one.
Sure.
We'll go 5, 4,
What was
3,
that? Ooh, Thomas, was it? You gave a clue, or you just didn't know?
1. And Henry.
I said a police officer.
And Thomas.
It was either that or a street racer.
Close. Zach.
I hope the answer here is just a car, but I wrote cop.
Incorrect. The answer was the pizza delivery guy.
Ooh.
He's the guy that Leon says that streets closed, pizza boy. Finally home.
So technically, he was just, a street racer who drove pizza.
He did drive a car on a street. That is correct.
And he had to deliver them in 30 minutes or less. Where Aziz Ansari is just a teacher.
There you go.
Okay, your next category is Muppets. Which film in the Muppets franchise had the following songs? Somebody's Getting Married, You Can't Take No for an Answer, and Rat Scat.
I don't know the one.
Sure.
We'll go 5.
I only know like 3 titles, so.
I'm not.
I mean, I don't even know if I know 3.
And we'll go Zach.
And Muppets Take Manhattan.
And Henry.
Muppets Take Manhattan. That sounds romantic.
And Thomas.
Muppets in Space or some shit.
Here's a song.
I'll give it to you. The correct answer is The Muppets Take Manhattan. But
Yeah, but you can't give them a home on that.
Yes! I got a 2 Muppets questions right.
is that a guess, Henry? Or was that a complete blind guess?
Yeah, because we already mentioned 2 of the other ones I remember the names of, so I just named the other one I remember the name of.
Damn it. Okay, your last question in the category of Nolan.
Of course there's a guess.
In The Dark Knight Rises, who plays Gordon's second-in-command, Peter Foley?
Oh,
Yeah.
what's his name?
I'm drawing a blank on it too.
I actually like The Dark Knight Rises a lot more than most. I'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and Thomas?
Nah, I couldn't get there. I know it is.
Zach?
I just can't pull
I
it.
actually really like Dark Knight Rises too. I don't know. I would just go and love it.
And Henry?
I think I'm missing a name, but I said Michael Hall.
Close. It's Matthew Modine.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Oh,
Okay, and your last question is in the category is the chef's choice, as Henry likes to call it. It is in the category of East Rail 177 trilogy. Does anyone know what that is? It's the Unbreakable verse. That's what it's called on Wikipedia. They literally call it the East Rail
That's
177 trilogy.
That's cute.
Okay, your question. What is the first and last real name of Samuel L. Jackson, the character in Unbreakable and Glass?
Yes. I got pretty lucky with this round 1.
I don't. Fuck this. Like, Henry told you to write as many character name questions as possible, I'm sure.
I gave him no restrictions. When I heard most of these questions, I was nervous, and then I got that Damon Hushamanzada one wrong.
Lose another point for saying that.
Yeah, I'm actually docking you a point now in retrospect. 1 and 0. We'll go to Zach.
I want Howard Glass.
Correct. Thomas?
I don't know. It was Isaiah something. Yeah,
Close.
Elijah Price.
Elijah.
That's correct.
Yes.
Good pull. Good pull.
So with that, the score after round 1 is Henry on 6, Zach on 5, and Thomas at 4.
Did you forget the face-off? Because I have 7 for me.
Well, I have that. That only really counts with ties or something, doesn't it? Or,
No, you get a point for it.
okay, well, it's 7 then. Yeah.
All right, I'm going 3rd.
Yeah.
We're jumping into it. I'm going 3rd.
Yeah. Okay, and Zach, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Alrighty then. And Thomas, would you like to go second or second?
You want to hear the
Second.
joke I said in the match that's going to get released before this, but we're recording it after, and you guys haven't seen it yet? I was like, do you want to go second or quit? That's a pretty good one. All right, Zach, you ready?
Okay, Zach.
I can't see. You're not moving for me at all, so you're going to have to tell me everything.
That's fair.
You've been
Everyone
frozen.
else can see me, right?
I can see you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see your frozen dumb face for the past half.
Here, let's see if this helps for you. Better?
Yeah.
All right,
I
cool.
just assume you've been cheating the whole time.
Yeah. How else do you think I got 2? You ready? First spin. By the way, there's my IMDb in the reflection. All right, your first one is horror comedy?
Action.
Action comedy. I'm sorry.
Horror comedy.
I already forgot what was on the wheel. That damn purple. That's why my next board's going to be white, by the way, the one I'm ordering. And directors. Or quotes, I'm sorry, quotes.
So it's like,
All right, he's going to risk it. Oh!
Those are now.
Woo. And you are stuck with
horror. Oh,
action comedy.
action comedy. Yeah.
God damn it.
All right, don't forget we can steal. So Michael, do not tell him the answer if he gets it wrong. Unlike Dom.
How many questions are there? 5?
5.
Yeah.
And what I've been doing for this, because there's no real time limit, because you can see everybody on screen. Just ask if anybody needs to repeat, and then start countdown. So give them that extra second. Does anybody need to repeat? Oh no. Okay, 5, 4. Okay. So it's not meant to rush you, especially if. Because a lot of the times, if we wrote down an answer and he says the answer we chose that was wrong, then we have to erase, and that takes time. So, go ahead.
No worries. Okay, Zach, your first question in the category of action comedy. Which OC actor plays DIA prisoner Benjamin Dans in Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Which what actor?
Which OC from the OC?
Of course. Fuck you, Michael. Oh. I'm gonna go multiple choice, just so I don't.
Okay. The options are A, Ben McKenzie, B, Chris Carmack, C, Adam Brody, or D, Logan Marshall Green.
Can I hear the question again?
Which OC actor plays DIA prisoner Benjamin Dans and Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
I'm gonna go with Logan Marshall Green.
That is incorrect.
Yeah,
Does
no.
anybody? Yeah, he is. He plays Ryan's brother. He plays Trey. Does anyone need a repeat? All good?
Good.
Okay,
Good.
we'll start with Thomas.
Adam Brody.
Okay, and Henry?
I said C. I don't even remember who that was.
That is Adam Brody, and that is correct.
Yes.
Mother-
He just doesn't strike me as a prisoner.
Well, let me rephrase. I when I wrote down the answer, I knew who it was, but then I couldn't remember what the name was because I literally it was between C or D. So I'm glad Zach chose D. So in my mind, I was like, oh, it must be C.
Okay, your second question. What did Terry Hoyt learn to do sarcastically in The Other Guys?
Risk it all. Just say an answer.
Multiple choice.
Pussy.
Okay, is it A, dance, B, play piano, C, paint, or D, sing?
Dance.
Dance is correct for 1 point.
Specifically ballet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Specific.
your third question. In The Nice Guys, what specific brand of drink does Marge's daughter offer Jackson Healy, which Healy then buys a huge pack of?
Yes.
Multiple choice. Is it A, banana frost, B, root beer, C, yoo-hoo, or D, devil shake?
Let's go yoo-hoo.
Damn it!
Don't
That is correct.
the hell banana frosted.
Me he for yoo-hoo.
Me, he for yoo-hoo. You want a yoo-hoo? Heck yeah. And he chucks his apple.
Okay, your fourth question. Who directed Night and Day?
Fucking know this.
I hope I'm not messing this up. I'm gonna go with Doug Lyman.
That is incorrect. Anyone like a repeat on the question?
No, I'm good. I don't think I'm right, but I'm good.
I will say Doug Lyman was a multiple choice option. So
Yeah. At first, that was I'm like, no, that's not it.
go 5, 4,
No,
3, 2, 1. Thomas.
Tony Gilroy.
Okay, Henry.
I said Cameron Crowe.
Incorrect. The answer was James Mangold.
Oh, okay. It was another famous actor or director. That's
Okay, your last question in action comedy.
don't look at me like that. It was Cameron Diaz and Tom Cruise. Cameron Crowe's not a terrible option.
It's
I mean, Cameron is kind of a terrible option.
Fuck you.
What is the name of the drug Jenko and Schmidt are trying to stop spread in 22 Jump Street?
multiple choice.
Is it A, Wi-Fi, B, HFS, C, slow-mo, or D, substance D?
Slow-mo.
That is incorrect. That is from
Repeat those options.
A, Wi-Fi, B, HFS, C, slow-mo, D, substance D. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Henry
I said A.
and Thomas.
B.
A is correct. Work hard, yes. Play
I
hard,
thought
yes.
Wi-Fi was
One.
the first one.
No, B's the first one.
And then slow-mo was dread. Substance D is skin All
All right.
Okay,
So,
and that concludes
Four
Zach's
rounds.
round.
Let's move the fuck.
Concludes Zach's round 2. So Thomas is spinning next.
What's the score, just to make sure I'm right?
Henry 9, Zach 7, Thomas 5.
That's what I got. And then Ben Steeler is replacing action comedy. Thomas, you're up. 2 spins. Was that director? No, quotes. From behind, it looks like a D, so it looks like DI instead of a Q with the little guy in his butt. So quotes and Emma Stone.
Get that D.
Let's go, Emma Stone.
Alrighty, like it. Okay, Thomas, you ready?
Yep.
First question in the category of Emma Stone. What was Stone's character name in Zombieland?
I'm gonna need multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, DeWitt, B, Topeka, C, Wichita, D, Atchison?
Say those again.
A, DeWitt, B, Topeka, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right.
Topeka.
C, Wichita, or
Wichita.
D, Wichita is correct.
You should have threw Little Rock in there because that's what I wrote at first.
Well, I mean, yeah. Could have. Your next question, Emma Stone. What is the first song performed in La La Land?
Oh, the first song.
Just overall.
Multiple choice.
Yeah. Is it A, Someone in the Crowd, B, Another Day of Sun, C, A Lovely Night, or D, Herman's Habit?
Someone in the crowd.
That's incorrect. You guys all good? Ready to go?
Yeah.
Go, Zach.
It's B.
And Henry?
Another Day of Sun.
That is correct.
At first, I was thinking someone in the crowd. Then you said perform, and so I was like, oh, it miite be the opening thing because that's technically.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be the question I was talking about before the match. Okay.
Hopefully, it's super bad.
Stone voices Maisie in Marmaduke. What breed of dog is Maisie?
Oh my god.
Glad I didn't get this one.
maybe Chihuahua. I don't know.
That is incorrect. Good strategy though. That's a good one.
No multiple choice for them.
Yeah, that's good. Everyone good? I'll go for 5.
Yeah. Don't act like you're gonna come up with it.
3, 2, and 1. Henry?
Shih Tzu.
Zach?
Poodle.
Is incorrect for Australian Shepherd. Australian Shepherd.
Oh, I wonder why you went Australian Shepherd. Would you have just accepted Shepherd?
Choice, you might actually guess that.
Would you have just accepted Shepherd?
Shepherd.
No, because
that's a person.
But is it the Good Shepherd? Last question.
Would you have accepted Ashimama Shippada?
Yes.
TJ Bushmanzada.
Okay, your next question in Emma Stone. In what film does Stone play a character who is 1/4 Chinese and 1/4 Hawaiian?
Aloha.
Correct for 2 points.
See?
Ridiculous casting.
Okay, your last question in Stone. In Easy A, who plays Olive's father?
Hmm.
In 5.
I have to go multiple.
Okay, and your options are A, Mark Strong, B, Nick Offerman, C, Stanley Tucci, or D, J.K. Simmons.
Man. J.K. Simmons.
That is incorrect.
Can you repeat the options again?
A. Mark Strong, B. Nick Offerman, C. Stanley Tucci, or D. J.K. Simmons.
We've done a lot better in this.
Yeah, fuck it. All right.
And Henry?
I'm pretty sure Stanley Tucci's like the principal or something, so I went A.
And Zach?
It's Stanley Tucci.
It is Stanley Tucci.
Damn it! I knew he was in the movie, but I thought he was like the principal or something. That's why you go with your gut, fellas.
Zach's, Thomas's Stone category.
Oh, those weren't bad at all. What are you talking about?
Can you tell us the
Can
the
you
score?
better get a shitty category to match us?
Can you tell us? Can you tell us the score?
Henry 10, Zach 9, Thomas 8.
Hey, was that 5 questions?
Yeah.
All right, you ready? My two.
So you'd be replaced.
I put
Stone.
sports. My first spin.
Indeed.
Classics.
Oh. Fuck. Was that a little bump there?
Yeah, because it's on this. We had to figure out which way it was going. That's what I did for Zach's, I think, before he risked it all. And indies. I'm gonna go classics. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in.
Category of classics. Okay, your first question. What classic musical is about a revered Broadway director helming an ambitious musical as a final production before his retirement?
You can go multiple choice, but it sounds familiar. I don't think I've seen it though.
Is it A, The Harvey Girls, B, 42nd Street, C, The Jazz Singer, D, Easter Parade?
I'll go with the one that I know of these. I'll go Jazz Singer.
That is incorrect.
That's fair.
Repeat the
You
options.
guys like Yep, repeat. Is it A, The Harvey Girls, B, 42nd Street, C, The Jazz Singer, D, Easter Parade?
I'm gonna write my second answer would have been, because whenever you hear something on the wheel that's the options that sound familiar, it's either it or it's not. I was hoping this one time it would be it.
Watch it be the one I don't know.
3, 2, and 1. And Zach
B, 42nd Street.
and Thomas.
That would have been
That is correct.
that would have been my second guess. So
I don't know what the Harvey Girls is. It's probably
It's got Judy Garland. Okay, your next question. Who plays seductress Phyllis Dietrichson in Dumble Indemnity?
Barbara Stanwyck.
Correct for 2 points.
my love of my life. Maya Barbara Stanwyck.
Your next question. What movie features the line, "Whoever you are, I have always depended upon the kindness of strangers"?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Spellbound, B, All About Eve, C, A Streetcar Named Desire, or D, For Whom the Bell Tolls?
Can you repeat those?
Yeah. Is it A, Spellbound, B, All About Eve, C, A Streetcar Named Desire, or D, For Whom the Bell Tolls?
Do the same logic as last time. Streetcar. C.
Streetcar Named Desire, but we'll give it to you. That is correct.
It's because you said it. That's the only reason I said that.
No, I'm not fucking with it. Yeah, that is correct. Streetcar Named Desire. The next question. Who plays Playboy Nikki Ferrante in An Affair to Remember?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Spencer Tracy, B, Cary Grant, C, James Stewart, or D, Gregory Peck?
Spencer Tracy.
That is incorrect. You want to repeat of the options?
I'm ready.
Thomas? Yep. A, Spencer Tracy,
I know it now.
B, Cary Grant, C, James Stewart, or D, Gregory Peck?
Talked myself out of it first.
Okay, ready? Thomas.
I'm with D.
D. Zach.
Cary Grant. Did I
Cary,
first?
Yeah.
Cary Grant is.
I talked myself out of it. I'm like, it is Cary Grant.
Okay, your last question in the category of classics. What was Marty's job in the Best Picture winner, Marty?
I just read the synopsis for this. He was... Multiple choice, because it's between two now in my head.
Yeah. Is it A, a butcher, B, a janitor, C, a plumber, or D, a garbage man?
Is he a plumber?
That is incorrect. Repeat, we opened or?
I think I know it now.
Okay.
Okay. Zach
He's a butcher.
and Thomas.
I put garbage man.
Butcher.
Yeah, butcher is
Damn
correct.
I needed this fucking round.
Okay, so after round 2, Henry has 13, Zach is on 12, and Thomas is on 9.
Hey, when you go classics, you know a bunch, but you might get a bunch you don't know. That was the risk, and I appreciate those. Those are good questions. Just not
Okay, now
only
we have
one tailored to me.
And now we go to round 3, where each player will pick 3 numbers between 1 and 12, and they will get the category, and they'll get to choose what point value they want for each category. Now, Henry, you are in the lead. Pick 3 numbers between 1 and 12.
7, 4, 11.
And Zach?
392.
3, 2, and Thomas.
8, 1, and 12.
1 and 12. Alrighty.
Some good numbers, folks.
Okay, Thomas, your first question comes from the category of coming of age. Would you like to know? It's 2 points in this season, so would you like 2, 3, or 5? Coming of age.
Let's put that at 3.
3. Okay, and your next question comes from the category number 1. That is animated.
1.
2, but yeah.
2.
2.
Okay.
First question asked.
Yeah, right.
Okay, your question from the category of animated. Which former talk show host voices a character in the How to Train Your Dragon series?
Larry King.
That's incorrect. Looking for the only Scottish talk show host, Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson!
I think
he's still a
Scottish.
talk show host. Isn't he, doesn't he still do talk show hosts?
Maybe in his base.
I want to challenge that question because
That's fair.
if he's
still
I was thinking of people that retired, and I was thinking of him as still being active. So
He's
That's
not
fair.
on any mainstream TV channel.
I remember he was on the late night or something.
I'm going to look up his name right
Well, yeah,
now.
the Late Late Show, but he's been retired from that since James Corden took over.
Right. This morning he had a different talk show.
What's his name again?
Craig Ferguson.
Craig.
Ferguson.
I said Chris. I was like, why is nothing popping up?
Yeah, I'm not challenging the validity of the
Oh, yeah,
answer.
that's it. If he's still
the
a talk
wording.
show host, that's fine.
The wording of the question. Thought I did.
He had a TV special in 2017.
It's still active.
I know, I'm just looking at, through his IMDb most recent, so. Based on another TV special.
I think Larry
The
King
Late
still-
Show with Craig Ferguson, 2015 was his last or 2014 was his last appearance.
Yeah, but does he have something new? That's what I'm asking.
No, not since 2014, no. He's a guest on a couple things, but yeah, he has nothing where he's not a guest. He was a host on a TV movie, and then Join or Die with Craig Ferguson. What is this? It's a talk show. When's the last episode?
Where do you see this?
2016. So that's dead. Celebrity Name Game.
Not a talk show.
That's a game show, and that was
Game show.
that was dead in 2016 as well.
I got it.
Yeah, no. Based on those are the only two that could, but those were dead in 2016. So.
All right.
So,
Are we agreeing that challenge defeated?
Maybe.
I definitely respect your challenge. That's how you do it.
yeah, that's fair.
Spoiler alert, my last match I didn't challenge, and I'm pretty sad about it. Based on the match, you'll understand why. There's nothing challenge worthy.
All right, yeah, let's just move on.
All right.
I missed that.
Okay, so your 3-pointer comes from coming of age. The question is, what is the name of the character played by Matthew McConaughey in Mud?
Is he Mud?
That is correct for 3 points.
I'm pretty sure it's
Is this a trick
Smart
question?
ass.
Like,
And that ties it up with Zach. Go to Zach's first question.
no TK.
3. That is comedy, Zach.
I'll go 3.
3. Okay. Next number is 9. 9 is scores and soundtracks. So 2 or 5.
That's fucking. That's like classics for Henry. Like if it's something I know, I'm gonna know it. It could be. I'm just gonna go for it and give it a 5 because I'm gonna end up.
Alrighty. I like it. Okay, so your last number was 2. That is 70s, which has to be your 2-pointer.
Yeah.
So your question is, in Play Misty for me, what does Misty refer to?
I'm gonna go with it's a song.
That is correct for 2 points.
Goddamn balls.
And to take the lead. Okay, so we go to Thomas's 5 now.
No, you go to me now. Yeah, Thomas.
Well, Thomas is still.
Yeah, Thomas. Sorry.
I got
so-
like 20 repeats.
And if Thomas loses, I get a TKO. Zach doesn't, by the way, for the rankings, just so it's clear.
Number 12 is in the category of Disney. So your 5-pointer is in Disney.
It's TKO time.
Okay, good question. What Disney animated film features the song Whistle While You Work?
Disney's Snow White and the Dwarfs. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I mean, it's Snow White. It's Snow White. That's what I was gonna answer. Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
He said just dwarves at first, and your hesitation made him say 7.
I still said it. Give me the damn points.
Should we
I
just give
said
points?
Snow
Like,
White
you need to
because
get
I've heard people say Snow White before and get the point.
But you said Snow White and the
I will
dwarves.
say, in testing, a lot of people just said Snow White.
But he said Snow White and the dwarves. That's different. I would have accepted Snow White.
They should not count because there's like Snow White and the Huntsman and all this other bullshit. But
In theory, I would have accepted Snow White, but he said Snow White and the dwarves. So
oh, see, I would not have
I
accepted.
would give more leeway to Snow White and the Dwarfs than just Snow White. But
I give it to him. I think
You gave me time to say it. So, I mean,
that's fair.
fair, dude.
For future hostings,
Give me
call
the
it or
point.
don't. But yeah,
we'll
fine.
give you the points. Yeah, because you knew the answer. Yeah.
I think you shouldn't get the points because that's a bullshit softball that should never have been asked.
Oh, chill out with that.
Now, if I come in
Okay,
third
so-
because of this, I'm gonna be pissed.
We did give you the spelling of whatever his name
Yeah.
was.
but at
The
least-
only person that can complain is Zach, I will say.
All right.
The only what?
The only person
The
that can
person
complain
that-
is you.
Can complain is Zach, because Henry isn't allowed to take umbrage with that decision.
What's the score now, Chris?
Well, I see.
It's 17. You're on 17. Zach is on 14, and Henry's on 13.
Nah, just sit and wait.
Okay, so Henry.
We do question as my 5-pointer, and he gets fucking whistle while you work.
Okay, Henry, your category is directors. Like that, 2, 3, or 5.
Because it's you, I'll make that my 3.
Like
everybody, because it could be a director I don't know because I know we have different tastes in directors. So.
Okay, so you said that you're 3.
Yeah.
So your next number was 4. That is the category of actor and actresses.
I guess I'll make that my 5.
Okay. Your next number was 11. 11 is superhero movies.
I guess I'll make that my 2.
Yes, you will. Okay, your question from the category of superhero movies. Who plays ex-girlfriend Jenny Johnson in My Super Ex-Girlfriend? Okay, 5, 4.
It's between 2.
3, 2.
Eva Longoria.
That is incorrect.
Uma Thurman.
Oh, really?
With Thurman.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Girl of Christmas
Glory
Past?
is Over My Dead Body.
Oh.
Over My Dead Body.
Yeah. And then Jennifer Garner is in Ghost of Girlfriend. Okay, so Henry, we go to your 3-pointer. That is directors. Okay. Your question. Who directed the following films? Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, and Julie and Julia.
God damn it.
Gary Marshall?
Nora Ephron.
Pink, Nora Ephron. Okay, so now we're down to Henry's 5.
God damn it.
Which is in the category of actor and actresses. Okay. Which actress appears in the movies Point Break and Free Willy?
Oh, I can't remember.
There are 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat it.
Okay.
I'll say that's my
Which-
last one. I don't know.
Which actress appears in the movies Point Break and Free Willy? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Tony Davis.
That's incorrect. Looking for Lori Petty.
Oh, was her?
Lori Petty. Yeah. So Henry
Loses.
has been knocked out and gets 0 points.
So I went from I should get a TKO in second place. That's cool. Fuck you and your dwarves.
I think there were 7 of them.
Yeah. Are you sure? Fuck.
Okay, Thomas, we'll give you the points if you can name them all.
Yeah.
All right.
4 of them.
Sleepy, dopey, doc, bashful, happy, angry, dopey.
There's no angry. It's grumpy.
There is grumpy. Fuck. Keep that in.
Okay, now we go to Zach, who just has to. He has 2 questions left. He just has to catch up.
He has to hit his 5 no matter what. So.
All right, 3
Well,
to 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was
three.
looking at my score. My bad.
And you chose comedy for your 3-pointer, right?
Sure.
Okay. Your question in category of comedy. What is the name of the band manager played by Miranda Cosgrove in School of Rock? We just need first name.
Let's go with Samantha.
Summer.
Fuck character.
It's Summer.
Her name
Yeah.
is Miranda Cosgrove.
It's
and
Summer.
In the movie, she is Miranda Cosgrove.
It's Summer.
It's actually Summer Hathaway. Yeah, so Samantha was actually kind of close. Okay, so your 5 point. This is for the win, and to get, I think, maximum of 3 points, is there no TKOs or KOs. You went bold.
2 points. Max 2 points.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You chose scores and soundtracks for your 5-pointer, and for the win. What was the last film legendary composer Bernard Herrmann worked on? Go 5, 4.
Fucking, I know this. Okay, repeat.
Multiple choice.
Yeah, no choice. Bad actually over here. Scores and soundtracks. What was the last film legendary composer Bernard Herrmann worked on? Go 5, 4.
God damn, this is wrong. I'm gonna say Frenzy.
And your winner, Thomas Haynes.
Was it Taxi Driver?
He's Taxi Driver.
Fuck!
Good point.
I knew it. I'm like, it's a '70s movie, and I just couldn't like.
That was just out of all of his filmography, that was the latest one I could think of. So that's why that would have been my only guess.
Fuck! That's dropped on mine.
Right, well,
What happened? What happened?
Hope Henry doesn't send me any DMs.
No, you did great. Just those are great questions, just not in my realm. So it is what it is, you know. I only complain about the questions if they're stupid questions.
No,
those are great questions. If they're just not my type, if they're just not my movies, that's what it is. What it is. But if they're actually like stupid questions, then I hate you. But those are all quality questions.
I think we all did better on each other's round two.
100%.
Okay, so am I doing like a sign out, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah, you can just ask us how we feel, yada yada.
Okay, and back after a win, Thomas, how's it feel to come back and get the win?
It kind of feels weird. There's like, I don't know, no climax. There's no like great announcement that I won. I was just sitting, waiting around for people to answer questions, and it just turned in my favor. That I happened to have more
got a bit lucky. So the categories round 5, got a category you weren't expecting, didn't think you'd be good at. That's the way you go. You got a question, you know. It's how it goes sometimes. Zach, how are you feeling? Probably played the best
because I'm like, it's a huge movie in the '70s, and I couldn't get past Godfather, Network, and Frenzy as the only movies in the '70s I could come up with in that spot. And it's just one of those like your mind freezes. And if I would have pulled on Taxi Driver, I would have remembered that was it. But so it happens.
You still get a point though, so not all bad. Whereas Henry gets 0 points.
Sure.
How do you feel?
Leading the whole game and ends up losing. It is what it is. That's the joys of round. I mean, I missed all 3 of them, so it doesn't matter. But I feel like my strategy was fine. It just wasn't. You know what I mean? I just missed all 3.
Yeah. How do you feel about? Do you regret taking the category classics in hindsight, or
no? Because they were good questions. They just they were just ones I didn't know them. What are the odds you're going to ask 4 movies I don't at least haven't seen or could guess?
Marty was pretty good, to be honest, in category classics.
What? Okay, let me rephrase. In the first time it's ever been asked, you would think you would go a little more popular, but the questions were good, well written, just not for me.
Oh, that's where it goes sometimes.
For future reference, if it's an early movement in the category, you don't have to go Marty and 40 seconds.
Well, I mean, Marty won the best picture.
But is it one of the more popular ones?
No, it is. Marty's a good movie.
I know it's on my queue right now and on my demand, so I'm going to watch it within the next couple days. So go fuck yourself.
Okay, that I guess that concludes today's match in our Confidentials Club.
This is true.
I'm your host, Michael. See you next time. Peace.
Peace.